How is it going, internets? And my name is Deusiudex, and welcome back to the second day of our Minecraft hardcore adventure. Um, so I hope you guys are doing well, and let's get ready on day two. I was thinking that we should today maybe start to try and get some sand, so we can have some glass for the future if we're gonna ever build something that requires some glass or anything extravagant like that. And then I was thinking that we maybe should start some quick resource gathering so that we're able to start building some other things. But then maybe in future videos we can start getting working on some type of cool project and some cool house before we move on to actually finding diamonds and moving on to do the rest of the Minecraft plot. For example, killing the Ender Dragon. So, yeah, let's get down and dirty here. That is, I mean, speaking of which, to get down and dirty, that is a very weird uh, saying. I mean, why would why would one have to get down and dirty? It just sounds a bit weird. So, anyway, let's get cooking on some of these pork chops so that we're able to regen and so that we don't die quickly. And then how about we go and try to, yeah, how about we try and catch some of these sheep so that we're able to um, shear them a lot easier. That sounds like a good idea, I think. We'll quickly make some fences, and maybe, yeah, we will need a bit more fences than that, to be honest. So let's get quickly working on some quick fences. Um, if only crafting was this simple in real life, I would literally have quit school ages ago and be a and be a crafter of fences or whatever, because it would just be so awesome, so easy to do, and so much fun. And then again, if Pokemon was real, I would have become a Pokemon master ages ago. So, do we have any types of seeds? No, we don't. I think we should go looking for seeds. Oh, hey, perfect. Here we got some seeds. Because we should get going on a farm quite quickly. Well, that's that's just unfortunate. No seeds in about five grass. Oh well. Maybe these have some seeds. No, no seeds in there either. Well, we're unlucky getting unlucky with these seeds. Ah, there we go. Perfect. There we got some seeds. Let's see if we get any more seeds. Ah, great. We got two more seeds and three. Great, because we will have to find a renewable source of food as soon as possible because if we're gonna try and go the distance on our hardcore world, our food meter will always be an issue until we're able to have a real reliable source of food. So let's just get quickly working on these seeds over here. And yeah, right, we gathered those sugarcane last video, so we should try and plant those. And let's gather some of these cocoa beans so we will be able to make some cookies once we get some wheat from our garden. So how about, yeah, before we get working on gathering the sand and making the caves, let's quickly make a quick farm so that we're able to have some great food in the future. Uh, I mean, in my opinion, the best type of food in the game is undoubtedly cookies. It might just be because I'm a quite sweet tooth in reality, and I love all types of cookies. Today, actually, when I was at a friend's house, we ate four muffins in in about 2 hours. I mean, it wasn't that great, and it isn't really that good for your health, and I don't think that most pediatricians or doctors would advise it, but I don't know. I guess you only live once anyway. And no, I do not support hashtag YOLO, so don't even mention anything like that. I am actually quite opposed to it. But yeah. Anyway, let's for simplicity build the farm here to begin with, and then we'll move it to somewhere else in the future once we have got our house down in a cave. I'm actually thinking that we should build a house in a cave, in that cave then, and then we'll build something around it like a resort, as I was thinking. I still think that would be a cool idea to do. I would want to do that. I've always wanted to do that in Minecraft. I just haven't gone down to it. I was thinking of creating a world to actually to make it like an island jungle, to build a resort on and have build something like a type of like the reality show Survivor, like a maybe an adventure map, but I never got around to it. So maybe I'll be able to start try and make something like that here. So, oh right, you cannot make sticks without having wood planks, which is reasonable. We have to go and pick up some wood as well as soon as possible. But right now we should be making our hose. Yeah, hose, stone hose. Yeah, we got lots of stone hose over here. This Deusiudex loves his hose. And for you who understood that, then I guess that you're a bit older than the common age. Anyway, there we go, perfect. And it's always great to build farms on water like this because then you then it's so much easier to have them grow quickly. And due to the fact that it's hardcore mode, I don't really want to be awake during the night to kill some skeletons and get some bone meal. It just feels a bit too dangerous, so we'll keep away from that for the near future at least, because it would be so so ironic if this series only lasts for about 3 videos and then we all of a sudden die and have to start over a new world or something like that. So, well, let's we have to think with the safety before anything else if we're playing hardcore. I've played a hardcore for a while actually. Before I came about to where I was in the Nether and I was trying to pick up nether stars to be able to build some beacons that I needed to build something that I wanted to build. I don't remember what it was, but anyway, I came that far, and then I was killed in the nether, and I got quite quite pissed off. So I quit hardcore mode from then on, and I actually quit Minecraft for about 6 months because of that. So I actually think that if we're gonna have a longevity of the series and be able to enjoy it, we should try to stay safe. So. Yes, indeed, and not have any creepers come creeping on us while we're excuse me, while we're in the caves. Yes. Maybe we should try and build some lights with redstone in the future. That's always quite nice. We could build some lights under in here and then have them shine up. Yeah, that would be quite cool. Yeah, that would be awesome actually. And then maybe have a switch somewhere. Nah, or is that too advanced? I don't know if I can redstone that much. Oh, anyway. I don't know. I was wondering. I was planning on building some type of adventure map for a while ago, like huge mages, like 400 blocks by 400 blocks. But things came in the way. So, but I'm actually thinking of starting that up again quite soon. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, what was gonna use this wood for again? Hmm. Oh yeah, right. I was gonna build fences. That's what I was gonna build. There we go. Move it down there. Not make sure that we don't build in infinite stacks of wood planks, as I've done many times. I've tried to make about only 8 stacks of wood planks, and I accidentally made uh, thousands of thousands of wooden pickaxes, which are absolutely useless. Anybody of you guys have played Minecraft are quite aware with that. We really have to try and catch some fish that are able to catch these ocelots because they're fun to have. They're fun to have. Excuse me. I'm having quite of a cold right now. I can't really speak that well. So if you think that my voice sounds different to what it did in episode 1, then that's the reason. So yeah, let's get some stone here. I am sorry if it's a bit of a boring video because we're just gathering resources now, but that's sort of the excuse me once again, the like the purpose of Minecraft in the beginning, or at least in hardcore mode when trying to survive. In survival mode, you're able to really get going with diamonds and the more interesting things right directly, since you don't really need to survive, even though it's called survival mode, but because you always respawn anyway if you slept in the bed. So, but we have to be, as I mentioned before, a bit more careful here now. Oh, great! And we find some more iron. That's great. We really had lucky with finding iron and good resources early, as I mentioned in the last video. We have lots of coal, so that we should be good for a long time. And now we even have, excuse me, about 8 unmolded. Can you call it that when you haven't made iron balls unmolted? I can't say that word anyway. Anyway, how about I tell you guys a quick story while I'm cutting this stone here. Today, in school, I was coming to school and I forgot my keys at home, so I had to leave my new bike because bought a new bike about 2 weeks ago, and I'm really happy with it. I love to bike in general, so I was really scared when I left my bike, and when I came out from school, excuse me, guys. At the end of the day, the I didn't see where I'd left my bike, so I thought it had been stolen. Stolen, so I started to walk on and look around, but then I just remembered where I put it, and it was all okay. But as I have very bad experience with having my bike stolen, it was quite it was quite quite hectic. I'm not gonna lie. Well, that's a quick, uninteresting story that you will most likely forget in the near future. And as the moon is coming up, I think we will call that a day for what we're doing done here, and we will, just as a final thing, we'll plant our cocoa beans next to our crafting table and see as they grow and be able to get some high blood pressure values with eating millions of cookies in the future. So anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching my day 2 video, and hope you guys see you soon, and leave me any comments and suggestions of how I could improve. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you soon.